All right, guys, welcome back to another update. Boy, I tell you, we got a lot of moving parts, guys, that I gotta break down for you. I'm sorry. And if you're not understanding what's going on right now, this is Rajputana, and this is myself here. If you don't understand what's going on here, please go back to some of the video before this. Any matter of fact, just go back to day one, so you'll understand exactly what's going on, and it'll fill you in as to what's going on here. Rajputana, as you can see, he's been running wild. He's been, he's been antagonizing me in many different areas, and I think he really underestimates my resolve, and I just feel like my full attention is on Rajputana now. And as you can see here, he has invaded Africa here. And he has left everything wide open for other people to just invade, even in this area. So keep that in mind. But I want you to see how desperate he is now, that he's even trying to send these guys all across the water. Their soldiers are drained. They're like halfway strong. So this is like, it's not even 1,500. You can really say this is like 800. 800 soldiers there. So he's going to try to hurry up and get those guys to come on over in this area. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, I see what I'm gonna need to do. Why I thought I had. Why did I think I had some planes over here? Don't I got some airplanes? Oh no, I moved them because probably this guy right here. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. All right. And as you remember from one of my earlier videos, he had like 600 troops he brought this way. I was able to take care of that. So what we're looking at right now is overall, I have no issues with anybody at this point other than Rajputana. Even one of his coalition member, Fujian, we made a peace agreement. We may have had a little couple hiccups, maybe some disagreements, but we at least respected the fact that we had made an agreement. Rajputana, the reason why I don't really respect him is because he goes back on what he says, and he tries to be sneaky, and he tries to do underhanded things. Like his whole aim was to try to annihilate me, and I take that very personal, that he tried to get rid of me. He tried to, usurp my efforts in this game. And so let's zero in on him now. Because what he didn't know was, as he was taking provinces and doing different things and expanding and, grabbing territory, he didn't see this bulk of troops I had right here coming right towards him. And so now, as you can see, he's scrambling. That's why he tried to send all those guys from over here to try to hurry up and get here, because he's scrambling now. I got that coward scrambling. And so the smart thing for him to have done would have been to offer some kind of peace agreement, some kind of resolve, where he could move forward and go against a more formidable opponent, which would be the other coalition. That's not what a coward does. A coward tries to go after somebody when he thinks they're weak. And so that's what I noticed about him, and I enjoyed every minute of him attacking me, thinking that I was weak. So now I got him right where I want him. Right where I want this idiot. And now he's going to suffer the consequences, because I'm going to run right through all of this. All of this is going to be mine. Thank you, Rajputana. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. You moved all your troops over here into Europe. You moved all your troops over here into Europe. You back over here. You all up in this area. You all over here. And then you even on the back. Did they kick you out yet? You all in America, trying to set up shop in America. And I'm sure they're probably about to get rid of you over there. Let me see how many people you at war with. Only 4? That's crazy. But you're at war with Iowa. Iowa probably trying to get you off of this area because nobody wants you there. You're a parasite. And so that's where we're at, guys. This guy thought he was just gonna run through Africa as if I didn't even exist and just do whatever he wanted to do. That's what he thought, guys. He didn't know I had about 2,500 troops heading his way, and I got a couple other thousands of different areas waiting for his arrival. So I will continue to update you guys on this map to the end. Even if I decide to concede, which I have no intentions of doing at this point, I just want you to see that this is how you protect yourself. This is how you fortify yourself. That was the whole plan, was to get back in the position where I can at least protect my borders. And I don't have to accept. Now, let me show you this. Now, I hate to do this, but I got to show you the dialogue between me and the Americans here. Now, had I not put myself in position of power, see, when you're in playing this game, you can't talk from a weak position. No one wants to hear that. You're going to get taken advantage of. So you have to speak from a position of power. So I had a conversation with West Amazonas. West Amazonas, you know, I'm going to be totally honest with you. He's a gold. He likes to play with gold. I don't know if he spent a lot of money on this game. And I just tend to not, I have a distaste for people that spend and use a lot of gold. However, with that being said, had a conversation with West Amazonas, and I can always respect when people don't get too emotional, that it clouds their judgment. Don't get so emotional that you make bad decisions. I can say, man, F you, and I will stick your head in the toilet, flush it, and you know, whatever. But at the same time, I can come right back around and say, hey, let's make a deal. Because it benefits me. I'm not going to sit there, oh, because you said you were going to flush my head down the toilet, I'm not going to make this deal, even though it'll benefit me. You get what I'm saying? I hope you get that point. So I'm over here arguing with West Amazonas. I said, come on, man, you tripping. And what I meant by that was, Amazonas, he know good and well, he had no business getting that province right there at the corner of Africa. He knows that. So now by him, after we already are establishing that we're going to have some kind of peace agreement, why would you want to be right here? So that's where the discussion is kind of at. And so let me just let you guys see how we discussed it and why I have a little bit more respect for West Amazonas, even though he still gets on my damn nerves. But I got a little bit more respect for him. So when I say, what are you doing? I said, come on, man, you tripping. He said, peace, if you back off and leave me alone right where I stand. He's talking about in that little corner right there. I said, then we can all go after the Asians. I said, yeah. Why don't you just leave and head that way towards the Asians? See, there's a lot of talking. I like to see actions. Why are you in Africa with one province thinking I'm going to, no, go to the Asians. set your troops towards the Asians. So I told him, you're lying. And I said, at this point, I do not care. I'm conceding the game in the morning, which I would not. I was just talking mess, guys. I ain't finna concede nothing. And this game will no longer be featured on my channel. See, I had to say that because I know that's what motivate these guys. See, if I tell them I ain't gonna feature the game no more, and I'm just concede the game, that throws off the momentum. Check it out. And I'm not saying that's why me and them, I'm just saying that I said that because I know that sometimes people come at me because they want me to feature them on the game as my nemesis or whatever the case may be. So I said, thanks for the footage and content. I said, now if you want peace, just leave in peace and focus on the Asians. I'm about to let them have Africa if you stay there. So I gave him an ultimatum. And this is why I did that. Let me show you guys something. This is a strategy game. This is a thinking game. I am not going to fight the Americans here and this nut Rajputana over here. Not going to do it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to figure out who I like the most and who I like the least, and I'm going to let that team win. So that's what I threatened both of them with. I don't care at this point. At this point, I'm not going to fight a war for either side. I'm going to regain my strength and stay out of the war. But if you want to be a smart ass like Rajputana and you want to try to kick somebody while they down, or you thought I was down, trust me, guy, he did not think that was coming in his direction. You understand me? He didn't think that one bit. He got all his troops going all the other. He didn't think, oh, I got a little plan for you. He didn't think I had an airplane that was going to come over here and do that. He didn't think all of that. He thought I was just focused and I was just down. No, fool. I'm smarter than you, Rajputana. So, but let me finish showing y'all that dialogue with me and West Amazonas. I think it's an important dialogue to show you how this game goes sometimes. So where's that at again? So he said, so I said, I'm gonna let them have Africa if you stay there, which would end the game. He said, I'm attacking them in the Pacific, New Zealand, Australia region, and northern Great Britain already. He said, the others are pushing in Alaska. I said, stay there and I will retreat from Africa and fight you guys. And let the brothers take those provinces without a fight. They will win overnight. I'm the only thing holding Rajputana back. Your choice. Uh-oh. He said, I am not retreating. I'm staying put to control the strait. I said, but you can stop attacking. He said, I'm clearing the perimeter. I said, you do the same thing. I've been the brunt of it. Then he sends a peace offer. He said, I got some subs blocking the strait. Please stay out. I said, okay, I see them. He said, they're set to kill. But he wasn't the only one talking. I had to talk with Mr. Suriname as well. So let me show you how that went. He says, are you really going to want peace with us or you will be out? He said, okay, stop being stubborn and arrogant, thinking you can still make it out alive. We are giving you a lifeline and you are throwing it away. I want y'all to read that again, guys. I think Suriname had me confused. He said, okay, stop being stubborn and arrogant, thinking you can still make it out alive. We are giving you a lifeline, and you are throwing it away. Now, you know how I respond to that? I said, what? I said, man, you see that, right, guys? F y'all. Don't try to bully me. I said, if Amazonas stays there, I will personally make sure those troops die. And I will retreat and let Rajputana take over the right side of Africa without a fight. This game will end overnight. He said, we're not bullying, we're just giving advice. Did you see how the tone changed, guys? Did you see that? Did you notice his tone changed when I told him what I had the power to do? Because, see, I know they're fighting against the brothers on the other side. And it would hurt your heart for me to just let them have Africa. So why would I let you put pressure on me on the east side of Africa when you see me fighting your enemy on the west side? Common sense says, back up. Maintain peace with me and handle your business with your main foe. Not continue to try to play slick games as if I'm not a respectable general that's going to see all the slick stuff. I got all the spies out there like the rest of y'all. I'm reading all the conversations. So what makes you think I don't see your moves coming? I knew you guys were going to try to put a squeeze on me. I seen that coming. So what made you think I wasn't going to retreat my troops and at least save my troops? You got the land, you didn't get the troops. And that's where I'm a bite. That's why I'm biting Rajputana right now. He thought I lost all my troops. No, still got them. They're alive and well. So we're not bullying, we're just giving advice. I said, okay, well, watch this, because I don't bluff. Had he not changed his tone after me saying this, it would have been, this game would be over in 48 hours. He said, but we will retreat. I said, it's not a lot to ask, considering I gave you guys Europe to even the playing field with the brothers. But by no means will I fight your war while you attack me. Hell no. He said, okay, so we can retreat and you don't have to give the Asians the win and we will leave you alone and we will go for the Asians. But if you're going to give up, thanks for a great game and good luck. I guess this has been fun. And I said, I thought that was the agreement from the beginning. See how these guys forget? That was the agreement from the beginning, was to leave me the hell alone and focus on you. That was about a month ago. He said, yeah, I know. That's why I didn't go further. But when I looked again, Amazonas was in Africa. But I'm going to try to get him to retreat and make peace. He said, yeah, that move really made. And I said, yeah, that move really made no sense for him to go to that corner. I mean, what was the purpose of it? Okay, you're going to try to attack me, weaken me up? Well, then, okay, well, I'm going to stop fighting your enemies over there. I got him to make peace. Cool. Only reason why I showed that was because I wanted to show you you cannot respond like a coward. You have to respond with some kahunas. And that's what I did. And they had to respect that. But I had to explain to them what I was going to do if they decided to continue to attack me. I will no longer support you on the other end as far as fighting against the brothers. I hope that made sense, guys. I enjoyed that too. Don't y'all enjoy that? That's good war talk. That's some good old war strategy talk there. And so right now, yes, I will keep you guys updated. I want to try to clear this area out right here. I hope he sends some reinforcements because he's going to need it. And we're going to try to work and get some of these provinces back. All right, so until next time, guys, stay tuned. Oh, I want to make sure y'all see what he got going on, though. I don't want to, let's see where he's located, how many troops he got, just in case the Americans are watching. And this has nothing to do with everybody else in the coalition. I have no beef with the Brothers Coalition. I got beef with this idiot right here because he could have been sent a peace offer. He could have been left me alone and just, you know, focused on the bigger mission at hand. But instead, he want to be a coward and he want to try to attack somebody while he thought I was weak. And that really just, you know, if anybody ever tried to attack you when you were not at your best, or when they thought you weren't at your best, and you got to really just sit and watch and pay attention to how they thought they were going to do this and that, I mean, he does kind of get under your skin a little bit, if you ask me. So, um, so that's why I take it kind of personal. But again, Rajputana, again, um, you're gonna have to learn the hard way, I guess. Let me not show everything. Let me not show everything. All right, guys. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.